I'm here with Harvey, who has been in the Luke Briggs Fitness Academy here for a few months, has gotten some great results, and I'm going to have Harvey tell us a little bit about himself, kind of his story, and more about his experience in the program. So, Harvey, let's just start out. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, maybe where you're from, and what you do.
My name's Harvey Potter. I currently live in Iowa. I was born and raised in Wisconsin. Worked for a number of years in Madison for the state, and retired 7 years ago now. And I had gained a lot of weight over the last few months, last year or so. And I was looking for a way to lose some weight, try to maintain or gain a little bit of strength so that it would show. I was up to between 185 and 190 pounds. And I had seen Luke's groups on Facebook, and I thought, I know Luke, can I do this? And so I took a chance and contacted Luke, and we connected, and he was able to advise me, and I joined his program.
Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that, Harvey. So, you kind of mentioned where you were before starting the program, and then you kind of ultimately you decided to join. Like, what were some of your biggest struggles or challenges before joining the program?
Probably the two biggest ones were consistency in working out and diet. Nutrition was just kind of not a big thing for me. I knew it was important, but I never really paid that much attention to what I ate or how much I ate. I just did it, and it was important for me to realize the connection between nutrition and fitness and strength. And Luke was able to help me make that connection in a real way.
Yeah, appreciate you sharing that. I think a lot of others have struggled with that as well. What were some of your biggest hesitations about joining the program initially, and why did you ultimately decide to join?
One of the biggest things was I've never worked with a trainer remotely, so it was a new concept. I didn't know how he would be able to judge whether or not I was working properly, whether or not I was following the program. Granted, part of that falls on me to do the check-ins, but at the same time, having somebody to check in with makes you more likely to follow the program. And if it's important, the dedication of what I've learned over the course is that it takes the dedication to do things at home is just as important as the dedication to go to the gym and work out. Because if you're able to do that, then you're able to do it at home as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you sharing that. So what's maybe the biggest value you've gotten out of this program so far that you maybe didn't expect?
That I didn't expect. To be honest, I didn't really expect to lose that much around my waist. I went from a 38 waist to 34.
Wow.
I even had to buy some new pants because they were obviously baggy, and I don't like baggy pants. Uh, but no, that was the one thing that I really was surprised at. Um, I the weight I expected, because when you're measuring and watching calories, you're going to be more careful. You're going to be paying attention to the weight you're going to be losing. Um, Losing 30 pounds was great. That was double my goal. I really wanted, my goal starting out was to lose 15. Losing 30 was a bonus. Um, and I really feel good at the weight I am. Um, and now my job is to maintain that. And I think um, I've learned that you can't just be lackadaisical about it. You have to have a purpose. You have to have dedication to keep that weight at a steady level.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. So you kind of said it already. So the results you've gotten at the program, as you mentioned, you've lost 30 pounds, you've lost 4 inches off your waist, 4 pant sizes. What other results have you gotten?
I think two things that I've noticed, or maybe more. It's surprising walking. Walking is a large part of what I've done in order to lose the weight. And I can walk quite a distance now without, I mean, I get tired obviously, but without huffing and puffing. When I first started working out and walking only 10 minutes, it wasn't necessarily a challenge, but the dedication to walk was the challenge. And again, having somebody encouraging you to do the exercises, to do the walking, that was invaluable to me. What I've learned is that, again, what you get out of it, what you put into it. When I first started with working with the bands, it was like, this isn't hard. But then I realized if I work a little bit harder, then maybe the bands will be more effective. So I purposely tried to do a few things more intensely. And I have found that as I am more intense, then the strength training becomes more beneficial.
Awesome. Yeah, appreciate you sharing that, Harvey. And last question here. What would you say to someone who's kind of on the fence about joining the program?
Take a chance. You owe it to yourself to be the best you that you can be. And if you need encouragement, and everybody needs encouragement, then take a chance with Luke and his program. I have found the encouragement from Luke and Mark and others in the group. We have group meetings, and everybody in the group is so encouraging to one another. Even just listening to their stories and how they maintain their level of activity, their level of fitness, that's encouraging to me. And so it's important to have that support group. And one way to get that is to find a group like Luke's and take a chance.
Awesome. Appreciate you sharing that and appreciate your time today, Harvey.
You're very welcome.